Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Daisy and today we would be talking about my first ever wedding. I don't want to say I cringe when I think about it right now, but I am sure I've come a long way. I've come a huge way. There are still things I'm most definitely still learning. And this was, my first ever wedding was 4 years ago. Yes, 4 years ago, and it was for a family friend. And she's a church member and also a family friend. Our sister and I are very close, and I planned this wedding for free. Obviously, it was my first event, so first wedding was my first event, but it was my first wedding, and I was planning fully. I wasn't coordinating or anything. It was on my name. Everything was on my name, and it was here and there planning. I was still in school. I think it was my third year. This was 4 years ago, and I think it was like. I was in my final year. Yes. I was in my final year for this wedding. I think my first semester or thereabouts. I was my final year. And this wedding, it was amazing. But it wasn't the best. So we're going to start. I'm going to run through the wedding with you, and I'm going to tell you 3 things that I learned in the course of that wedding over the years. One thing I've picked from that wedding over the years. I'm probably going to go back to that wedding 2, 3, 4, 5 years later and still learn more things. But right now, there are 3 major things I've learned. There are other things I've learned, but there are 3 major, and most of the other things I'm talking about are embedded in these 3 things. Yeah. So let's jump right into it. So yeah. So the first thing was, okay, we did have a photo shoot. So you see pictures, don't worry, you see pictures. We did have a photo shoot. We did not have, what drinks we have? We didn't have a photo shoot. I didn't have videos. That's one that crazy thing. I did not have videos. I have quite a few number of pictures from the. I'm going to explain more about that later. So okay, so let's start from the beginning. So at first, when I was like, I'm doing event planning, so everybody knows event planning. That's the thing, everybody knows that I do event planning. Like I tell everybody that just listen, I say it every day, every time. You know it in everything I do. As I do event planning, I put it up everywhere. So it was no brainer. And so I did event planning, and I was telling her, I do event planning, so I could help you with your wedding, I could plan your wedding for you and coordinate it and whatnot. Yeah, and then she said, okay, no problem. And then the first thing, so there was no photo shoot. And the first thing that was going to happen was I was going to get a logo. Like I was like professional, get logo, do logo so she can be impressed and stuff. That logo. See, shout out to Adeniro, my friend Adeniro. He did a good job. Like I felt like I was on top of the world. Like So okay, no, first and foremost I had to get an hashtag. So we did this joining of hashtag. Please don't mind the noise. We did this joining of hashtag, and I did the hashtag, and I did the logo. The logo, looking back at that logo now, it's probably horrible, but I was so proud of it. Oh, you don't want to even know. I was terrifyingly proud of that logo. But now I must not even try it again. So we did the logo, and then it was just like making sense. Then we started putting things together, putting this and that. I went for all checking. I thought I did everything when it comes to the all, because I felt like I did everything when it comes to the all. Because I later something I learned, which is not part of it, really I planned before, is that risk will happen. It's just how you manage it, which I'm going to explain as I go on. And so I really was proud of it. I felt like I was on top of the world, like I had done something gigantic. And then moving on, we had to be getting vendors, and we got our vendors. We got most of the vendors. Food was supposed to come from home, and then we're supposed to get ushers. I was like, we're going to get ushers. Like, she doesn't have money for ushers, blah 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 blah. And she's like, okay, well, you know, money for the kind of ushers we're looking for, or something. And then I was like, oh, okay, let's use church. Well, we're both church members, or from the same church. And I was like, let's use youth from the church and everything. Now, okay, no problem. Let's just use people from the church and everything. I wish I did not. Like, I wish I just kept my mouth shut. and did not. Anyway, disaster one waiting to happen. And then we did that, and then we're talking about makeup artist. I was like, I've been trying my hands on makeup. Let me try makeup. Disaster two waiting to happen. So I said, like, no problem. We're already talking. My goodness. My gracious God. We got a DJ, we got the makeup artist, so everything was set. I've gotten everything, and I missed this fact. So I was also supposed to be I was supposed to be a bridesmaid. God. Because I was close to her, so like they're like, oh, you'll be my bridesmaid. I was like, oh, no problem. I was supposed to be a bridesmaid. Like, I was everything. Every single thing. I was planner, I was coordinator, I was wedding designer. Okay, not outfit, but like the entire wedding outlook. I was consultant, I was going to be makeup artist, I was a bridesmaid, and then everything was just there. We started putting things together, everything was looking good, everything was looking nice. And then I was like, oh, we need table cards, we need things to show the tables. I didn't bring it, I forgot to bring it. I came to the office to do something and I forgot to bring it. So, but I'm going to show you pictures. I'm going to take pictures of it. I still have it. I'm going to, because I kept it at home, I didn't bring it to my office. And I was like, we did table cards. And I didn't have the money to make table cards for her. So we went to do straw and paper. Yeah? Straw and paper. Then we gummed it. Don't worry, you see the picture. We took it. Our traditional wedding came, we did the makeup. It was horrible. I'm never going to post that picture. You're never going to see the picture. Even I don't even have professional pictures from that day. I don't even have it. So we're going to do we did the traditional wedding. It was a small one. So it was something it was inside the house and everything. Then fast forward to, okay, then that evening I was telling the photographer, for Belio, we're going to be needing, we're going to start the makeup by, I think about 6:30. We're going to start the makeup by 6:30. Church was by 10. I was going by 6:36. 6:30. I told the guy come 5:30. Or hoping that by worst it should come 6 o'clock. Or worst was 6:30. Because number one, this photographer was someone that we just knew. It was not like it was somebody that authentic that was really like, oh, perfect job. But someone we just knew, we just felt like, oh, okay, it looks like he knows what he's doing. So we got him the job. And then so okay, I told him, I said that come early and stuff. And I was like, and then the guys were like, because it was the Oga we knew. We did not know the boys. But anyway, and so the Oga did not show face. The 2 days he didn't even come. And it was like, don't worry now, we'll come early. We will come 5:30. I think we'll even come 5 o'clock or something like that. They said they were going to come earlier than even I said. And we're like, okay. I was like, oh, it would be great if they could come early. But from my coordination and working in the event company I worked with an event company way before this. I worked with an event company for like a couple of months before this. So I was still working in the event company, which was my first official job. So I was already thinking in my head, okay, that's what they always like. They will come 30 minutes late now, and they will make everybody feel like something happened. And then these guys, the next morning, these guys came, I think 2 hours late. Yeah. Thank God that evening. So saving grace, that evening, one of our church members, my godmother to be precise, if you know my godmother, I made a video of her a couple of months ago, and she came and then she was like, oh, the makeup artist that works fast, because she has a beauty store, and she was like, makeup artist that works for her store, that's like a gift to the bride. I think she couldn't tell her earlier. So that's like gift to the bride, or the child makeup artist, like, no, the child goes to do it. Like, I was like, by all means, do it though. I think I was even going to even argue. Wrong move, like wrongest move ever. Like nobody should ever try it. But anyway, so I was like, oh, let me just do this. And I was planning on Okay, so we plan. We are oh okay, this person needs to come, but we did not retract what we told the photographer. The photographer came 2 hours late. Came late. I was even angry. I was so pissed. Like I even called him and he was there doing nonsense. Never get any vendor you cannot verify. Never. And someone that does not have reputation that you can hold on to. Never. Like they are the worst. They are the worst. Anyway, you try to go out, but never hold anybody. Anybody that is not that you are not so sure, that you cannot hold on to their words and everything. Never try it. But anyway, so this day came. I created gifts. I was even the gift curator. Actually, it's one of the things I do now, but not on a full-fledged form. But one of the things I do presently, I create gifts and stuff. Party with Daisy, I create gifts. I'm going to put it down below. So party with Daisy, I do small events and creating gifts and all that. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. So this day, so we did creation of gifts. I'm going to put a picture. We did a creation of gifts. Where we gave the bridesmaid stuff. I still have mine. I never used it. It was a small what was it? It was a small. So I have the sister here. Let me ask her. Debbie, what was the gift we gave the bridesmaid?
A photo album.
Photo album. Yeah. So it was a small photo album, and we had cards. So we had cards so the bride had cards to each of these people. Something, an heartfelt message to everybody. No way, when I find mine, I'll probably read it out to everybody when I can. And then it was so nice and it was really emotional. It was beautiful. I did one for the bride myself and everything. And we moved on. We did makeup, dressed up. We're even getting late, dressed up. I tried to do the makeup of other girls and everything. And we're just there. Looking back at those pictures, I wish I did not. So we're looking terrible. And then I went to church, and then during church, I had to leave halfway through because I had to go back to the altar and check everything was fine. Because I think I had gone the day before to see if they were doing well. I wasn't even driving that time, so it was funny, and I was just going back and forth, and then reception happened. Now, bear in mind that I said that the ushers were church members, so most of them were choir members. So the rush from changing from choir outfit into the outfit for this was funny. We had to be looking for them, chasing them, talking and everything. They had to wear, I think, white and jeans or white and black. And it was terrible. Like, it was terrible because they were not trained, they were not organized. I had to be backing my head out to talk to them. Some of them were not even listening. But I think because I was older than them, at least I think I was older than all of them. Yeah, older than all of them. So it was easy to talk to, well, they were easy to talk to, but at the same time, because they were not trained, it made it hard to communicate certain things to them. So it was annoying. I had that stress. Then I had the stress of I and one of my co-workers at the company I work for. I asked them to coordinate, so we're the only ones coordinating. So it was stressful being the planner and the coordinator, and then another coordinator that we were all just getting our bearing together. Additionally, if you ever watch this, I really appreciate what you did for me that day. And we're going back and forth. The sister tried helping me. Then when we had to do dancing, we're just there. Then hell broke loose. The sound went off. The sound tripped off. So half the hall, the music was playing half the hall. Music was not playing some part of the hall. It was terrible. I think it was the one behind the hall that the speakers were coming. The speakers were good. The ones in front had busted or something, and it was terrible. We had to talk to the manager. It was horrible. Like the manager was talking to me. I think it was the owner talking to the manager or whoever they were, and they were now training between each other. I got pissed off. Like, it was crazy. The bride was still okay. She looked still good and everything, but I felt very bad. I felt very, very bad within myself. You get me? So yeah. So that went by. Our decorator that day was Emma Concept. Everyone really tried because I think it was just starting out at that time as well. We had a lot of start outs that period. We were just starting out as well at that period, I guess. I'm not so sure. But Emma Concept, I must put the name below. I planned the wedding. Emma Concept. I'm trying to think of any other. He baked the cake soon, and then the the MC was from a friend, and he really tried. He really actually really tried. He really tried, and I was just crazy. It was just a crazy day. It mixed a lot of sweetness and a lot of stress with it, and I just wish that I wish I had gotten more informed, which I'm going to come back to. Let me just take a break. Let me take a break from that. Let me just say that here. So after the wedding, oh God, after the wedding, the most horrible thing happened when pictures got out. So apparently they did the album and every picture was, they were so nice to see and everything. So I used my flash to collect. Okay, the bride had a flash. So she said she had not taken pictures, the what's it called? The soft copy pictures. So I sent to my laptop, and then I was not asking her. So I was not seeing what was sent to me, and I'm like, the video that she sent to me I think we're cut out the video from the reception, not even the total video of the entire day. It was cut out the video from the reception. Then the pictures that I had were pictures from in the morning, were the pictures I saw. Pictures of when we're dressing up, when gifts were taken, when we entered church. After the church, the ones we took with the bridesmaid, the one I took with the bridesmaid, the one the bride took with the bridesmaid, every single picture was missing. Like we didn't see any soft copy pictures apart from those ones. I don't think the pictures were up to 15. Pictures in total that we had for that wedding was all 15. We had to call the guy, he said he took pictures. After I think a month or two of chasing him around, he finally said maybe his system crashed or his whatever crashed. Till today, I don't think I have up to 15 pictures from that wedding. I was mad. Hey God. Some of the pictures you probably see of that wedding are pictures that people took with their iPads, their phones and stuff. I was so angry. Like I couldn't even begin to imagine where I was going to start from. Like there was no backup. That's why most of the time now, if you know me very well, I try to always get a backup of my pictures because I'm just feeling that mind. Except I trust you so much that you're not going to fry me out. Like you probably have like more than one camera or anything. I don't know if the guy intentionally deleted the pictures or whatever. But I don't want to be like, there's nothing he wants to tell me that we ever did. We didn't have pictures. Everything was terrible. The pictures were clear, but I think the picture that we had the most was church. I think it was really bad. Like it was terrible. I was so angry. And I was this close to crying if I did not even cry at all. I was really angry. I was really sad. It really it turned me on that wedding. Through the entire period, I learned 3 good lessons. Number 1, be informed and ask questions. I wish I asked more questions. I wish I asked my boss. I know I did ask her a couple of things, but I wish I got more questions. Like that horrible table cards idea. It was creative to me. I was like genius, Lomoyi. But it wasn't no fam. It was horrid. It was horrible. It was too horrible. So I wish I did not. Yeah. I wish I did not. Number 2 that I wish that I took more notice of was getting trusted vendors. I wish I got more trusted vendors. I wish I really took my time to actually know who was who and got vendors, even though we needed something affordable. I wish we got people that we could trust, people that would not stress us. Even with the ushers, everybody that was going to work at that wedding, I wish we took up more trusted hands and not just go with just anything. And which is one thing I always try to strive for right now. I don't really necessarily need somebody who makes a lot of money. I don't need someone I can trust. And that's one thing for me. Nowadays I always try to research more, read more. Even if I'm going to do DIY, I'm going to do anything, I always make sure that I get my facts right and I do the right thing. That's always what I always do. Like nowadays, I'm very, very skeptical about who I bring into my event circle. I don't want anything that will make my clients not happy, that will make me not happy, that will not make my entire work and my entire put together not to look great as I wanted to. And it was just sad that I had to be posting pictures from phone when we had a photographer. It was really, really sad, really, really painful. Let me not even lie to you. If I can, I will show you all the pictures together in a folder on my laptop, and you see how scanty those pictures are for an entire wedding picture, for both traditional and white wedding. And it was only white wedding we even got. It was really horrid. It was really terrible and really, really sad. And then the third thing is learning to move on. It took me a while for me to shake it off because I always go back to the thoughts. And then from when I finally moved on, I found out that I needed to learn and move on. Now that's one thing about life and about life generally. And but when it comes to events, I think that I needed to learn to learn and then move on. I don't even know what I said. I needed to figure out how to learn what I needed to learn and then move on from it. I got stuck in it for a while. It still causes a bit of fear for me. I'm still trying to get over it because I still have that paranoia for sometimes at some of my events. But I needed to learn and move on and get past it. If you fail and everything, and the good thing about it was my clients were happy. They still were happy either way, regardless. She wished that things were better, but she knew some of it. Most of it was not my. She even knew that it was not my fault. She was like, she kept telling me, it was not your fault. Everything is fine. Don't worry. Everything is okay. But number one, what case to my name not be like to you? What case to my does? How will I post? How will people know that I've done work? Like, how will people know I've done job? Now I'm doing a recount of pictures and everything. So I said this is coming up. I will be posting that as these pictures are coming out. As this video is coming out, I'm going to be posting pictures from that day. I'll be very quick to this video because I want it to sink in. And so if you want to know about this, want to go and see pictures from this day, so you can use the hashtag Dara16. I'm going to spell it down here, DARA16. Hashtag Dara16. Hashtag Dara16 was the first wedding I ever planned in my life, and I wish it could be better, but it happened. And I think everybody has a story from the first day they started something, and it's been a journey. I've been doing events for 5 years actually, plus 5 years in April, and I've been doing events for 5 years. I'm still not where I want to be. I'm not even half of where I want to be. I'm not even quarter of where I want to be. But I'm still trying. I'm still pushing it. I'm still moving on. So please stay at home, be safe, be good to yourself and your family members, and keep yourself at home in Jesus' name. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned a thing or two, or probably everything I wanted you to learn. Okay, I don't know if it's everything I wanted you to learn, but I hope you learned more than three things I learned. I hope you learned more things. I hope when you're going to get a good planner, get me, yeah. I hope that you be able to learn your lessons. If you're an event planner, I hope that you get your experiences and move on from it as fast as you can. I hope that you get yourself you get your head out of the waters and not hide from whatever you've experienced. Experience it, learn from it, and move on. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Live, love, and laugh.